Greetings and welcome to ruralvacantland.com. This is Luke Smith, and I just got done making a series of videos about land in Mendocino County, California. And the videos, if you're watching this real time, the videos might not be out yet because I roll them out over time instead of doing a whole bunch of them at the same time. And so it got me thinking. I got all these properties in Mendocino County, California. They've got trees, they've got water, they've got power lines, they've got paved streets, beautiful settings to build a house in the woods. And one of my most popular videos that I've had on the website is free land in Arizona. And you can guess why. I mean, everyone wants free land, right? So in that video, I'll put a link to that other video, Free Land in Arizona. I describe the recipe to get free land in Arizona. Basically take a property, buy a property off my website, and have me split it for you so you can sell the pieces. And I'll do up the paperwork to allow you to sell bits and pieces of the land off. And the idea is, or the basic recipe is, you buy one property and you sell 4 or 5 and pieces of that property, and the cumulative proceeds of selling those pieces is more than the piece that you keep. And in the comments, people were going back and forth about it, or I was saying that's like grandpa's recipe for free land, right? It's been working for hundreds of years, thousands of years. Why wouldn't it keep working going forward? There's regulations about it. You can't do that everywhere. So I was pointing out one particular county that you can do that in. There's numerous places you can do that in that I can walk you through it, and I've got land to do that with you if you want to do that. But what I wanted to talk about in this video is free land in California. It's a lot harder to do those splits in California without going through a lot of paperwork because of the MAP Act in 72 and stuff. You got to draw the maps, and you got to go through processes. It takes a lot more time and money. But a different recipe for land in California that I can offer, free land in California, is this. So I was just talking about these properties in Mendocino, and we zoom in on the map search part of my website. There's the map search. You can see the different properties you've got up for sale. Let's get rid of the ones that have sold, so we just look at the ones that are for sale. We can change the settings, and if we go over here, yeah, there's 9 of them here. San Francisco's down here. Maybe I'll turn on the map. San Francisco's here, and this recipe could be used anywhere. It's just these properties are kind of similar, so I thought I would point out these properties as a good place to start with this recipe. So this is Brook Trails Community, and I've got 9 properties up for sale right now. 5, 6, 7, yeah, 9 properties for sale right now, and most of them are about $10,000. So let's take a $10,000 number, like this one here, for example. Pretty sure this is one of the $10,000 ones. Yeah, $10,000, quarter acre. I think it's got a view of the lake. It's in the woods, paved street, power line. All the utilities are there, ready to go. It's a basic sales pitch, right? So here's the recipe: $10,000 for one property. Don't buy just one of these. Look at this map. We've got a couple of them. You have to put up a little bit more money to start, but buy 3 of them. Buy 3 of these properties. They're very similar. To do this, you have to believe in the land. So if you want one of these Brook Trail properties and you believe in it, why not have a couple of them? Your collateral to do this is the land. You own land. You don't own a piece of paper or like some dream or hope or whatever. Share in a company or something. It's not. It's land. You're buying land. You buy an actual piece of land, deed it over into your name, and so you get 3 pieces of land. You can go tour them, look at them, study them, do whatever you want with them, right? But the idea is to keep one for free. And so, or if you're more entrepreneurial than that, sell 3 of them, make some money, do it a bunch of times, and you can pay for a house, get a house for free. But for now, we're talking about getting the land for free. So buy 3 of these properties. Pick through the ones that I got on the website, because I know the title, I know the properties, I got ads already and everything. Not other ones, but the ones that I've got on the website. So pick out 3 of them. ruralvacantland.com. $10,000 each. It costs you $30,000. Let me know that you're doing this. I might give you a little bit of a discount to buy them in bulk like that. Buy 3 of them. So let's say it's $30,000 for the 3 of them. And now the magic sauce of the recipe is selling these things on terms. Now, $10,000 a cash price. You pay cash, get the property. You use a credit card, you can put it on debit card. I take Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, trade, horse trading, barter, whatever you got. Pay for the thing. You can go on prosper.com, get a loan. Lots of different websites like that. Home equity line, where you're living now. But credit cards or cash or savings or cash in some stocks, whatever, pay for it. $30,000. So now we've got 1 that you want to keep and 2 that are your investments. And you say, Luke, I would like you to sell these properties. No, I'm not a realtor. I can't represent you in the properties, but we can sign a contract that gives me an interest in the property. Basically, we'll deed it over into your name. And part of the agreement of the contract will be that I require you or ask you to sign the property over to me. We create a deed. I'll do all the paperwork, and you sign the thing over to my company. And then I will, but it stays, recorded and everything in your name. And part of the contract says that I won't do anything with that deed until we sell it, until we actually sell it and collect the money. But it gives me the assurance that I can deliver the property to whoever we sell it to. If someone passes on or names change, all kinds of stuff happens in between, you move, disappear, whatever, I still have the paperwork to close the deal and deliver it to whoever I sell the property to. And so I'll go market it on terms. And what I would propose for $10,000 property like this is I would market it for $449 a month for 48 months. And that's a little over 20 grand. You pay 10 grand for it. We go market it for more than 20 grand. Yeah, it takes 4 years to get the money. But I still think that's better, more stable returns than most any other kinds of investments. And it's your land, right? It's in your name while this thing is happening. So if the person that signs up to do the payment stops paying, disappears, moves on, whatever, it's still in your name. We'll try to follow them up with phone calls and letters and emails and text messages and everything else the best we can to try to track them down. I'll do that part for you. And but if they disappear, we don't work out any other deal with them, then you can sell it again and again and again to the next person. Not that that's the plan, but you can with the contracts we have set up, and keep collecting the money, keep the land and the money until the person actually pays it off. And then when somebody makes their 48 payments, $449 a month, I'd propose to do the $449 a month to you, the landowner, every month until you get your capital back, get your $10,000 back, which is about 22 or 23 months. And it's probably 23 months because I deduct transaction fees out of there, like credit card fees. So it'd take 23 months to get your money back if I'm doing that right. Let's see. Yeah, 23 times 449 a month would be 10,320. It'd be roughly your money back. A couple $100 and stuff going off in transaction fees. And then the next, 48 months. So 48 minus 23 is 25 months. So the next 25 months, I'd propose that we do half of that payment to you and half of that payment to me for putting it all together, doing the marketing, moving the money around, the accounting and everything. So there'd be 25 payments of 449 divided by 2 equals basically $225 times $25, 25 months. It's a little over $5,000. It'd be kind of $5,000-ish after credit card fees. And so you would get your cash back first out of the first set of payments, your 10 grand, and then you'd get another, 5 grand back above and beyond your payments as a person makes all the payments. And that would be half of the money to pay for the property that you're keeping for free. And the other half would come from the other property, doing, another property the same way. So buying 3 properties for $10,000, selling 2 of them on terms for $449 a month for 48 months, which is a little over double the cost that you paid for these things. And you keeping half of the profits and me keeping half of the profits for making it all happen for you gets you a property in California for free. Now we could do this on most any of these properties. I look at this Brook Trails community because I've got numerous ones to choose from right now, and they're kind of homogeneous, so it's easier to compare them. But I mean, we could do it with portfolios of different properties. If you don't want a $10,000 property, we've got $1,000, $2,000, $500 ones, whatever. You can put a whole bunch of them together instead of 2 properties. So you got payments coming from lots of people instead of a couple, and lots and lots of different properties to choose from. Or if you want to do it on a bigger scale, let me know, and I can fire up mail accordingly to go systematically through neighborhoods and areas for the kinds of land and prices that we're looking for, and buy the cheapest, best ones in the market by asking everybody if they'll go for my prices and taking the ones that do. We could do it in a bigger way. So if you want to do it in a bigger way, let me know. Take more money, but you can make more off of it as well. And in that way, you can get free land in California or most any other state. And that's my favorite recipe. I think that's the recipe of being a land baron, landlord of greater consequence. And hopefully you enjoy that recipe and you put it to work on your own, or come and work that recipe with me. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. This is Luke Smith at ruralvacantland.com.